The rainforest hummed with life, but for Sarah it was a symphony of isolation. Separated from her group, she found herself alone in a world of towering trees and tangled undergrowth. Panic swelled in her chest, threatening to consume her, but she took a deep breath, forcing herself to remember her training. Stay calm, assess, survive. The dense canopy above cast the rainforest floor in perpetual twilight, making it difficult to gauge direction. The humid air hung heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying vegetation. Every rustle of leaves, every chirp of an insect sent shivers down her spine. Fear was a dangerous companion in the wilderness, but Sarah knew she couldn't let it paralyze her. With each step deeper into the emerald labyrinth, the reality of her situation sank in. She had limited supplies: a basic survival kit, a half-filled water bottle, and a dwindling reserve of hope. The rainforest, for all its beauty, was an unforgiving place for the unprepared. But Sarah was determined to survive. Her will to live, she realized, was her most valuable tool. Days bled into nights, each one a struggle for survival. Hunger gnawed at Sarah's stomach, a constant reminder of her precarious situation. She scavenged for edible plants, relying on her knowledge of rainforest flora to distinguish between sustenance and danger. Berries, when she could find them, provided a meager source of energy. Shelter each night was a makeshift affair, a flimsy structure of branches and leaves, offering minimal protection from the elements and the creatures that stirred in the darkness. Sleep was fitful, punctuated by the cacophony of the jungle and the ever-present fear of predators. The rainforest, Sarah learned, never truly slept. Yet even as hunger and exhaustion threatened to break her, Sarah refused to give up. She drew strength from the memory of her loved ones, their faces a beacon of hope in the darkness. She would survive this ordeal, she vowed, for them and for herself. Survival, she discovered, was not just about physical strength, but about the indomitable spirit that resided within. On the third day, with her energy reserves running dangerously low, Sarah stumbled upon a game trail. The well-worn path through the undergrowth hinted at the presence of larger animals, perhaps even a source of sustenance. Hope, like a fragile seedling, began to take root in her heart. Following the trail became her sole focus. Her senses heightened as she scanned the forest for any sign of life. The trail led her to a clearing, where the sunlight broke through the canopy in dappled rays. And there, nestled at the base of a giant kapok tree, was a sight that made her heart leap, a nest of large speckled eggs. Goose eggs, she realized, her spirits soaring. A wave of relief washed over her, mingled with a surge of triumph. The rainforest, which had seemed so hostile, had offered her a lifeline. The eggs, 4 in total, were a welcome sight, promising much-needed nourishment. But Sarah knew better than to indulge in premature celebration. Cooking them would be a challenge, a test of her skills and resourcefulness. Fire, the giver of warmth and sustenance, was the key to her survival. Section 4. Fire, the ultimate test of skill. Gathering dry tinder in the humid rainforest was painstaking. Sarah searched for hours, gathering dry bark and leaves. Her hands trembled as she constructed a fire platform. Failure was not an option, the flames promised hope. Sarah struck spark after spark, her heart pounding. The rainforest held its breath. Finally, a spark caught, igniting a tiny flame. She coaxed the fire, gently blowing until it grew. The sight of the flames filled Sarah with satisfaction. Fire had the power to turn despair into hope. It was a testament to her resilience. As the flames grew, Sarah felt gratitude wash over her. She was alive, and she would fight to stay that way. Section 5. A feast fit for a survivor. Carefully, Sarah cracked open one of the goose eggs, its rich yolk spilling out like liquid gold. She had rationed her last few swigs of water, saving them for this moment. Mixing the egg with a bit of water, she created a simple but nourishing broth, cooking it slowly over the fire. The aroma, savory and tantalizing, filled the air, awakening her senses. As she savored each bite of the warm egg broth, Sarah felt her strength returning. It was more than just a meal, it was a victory feast, a celebration of her resilience in the face of adversity. The rainforest, which had seemed so threatening just hours ago, now felt like a sanctuary, a testament to the boundless power of nature to both challenge and provide. The remaining goose eggs, carefully wrapped in leaves, would provide sustenance for the next few days, giving her the strength to continue her journey. But for now, Sarah allowed herself a moment of quiet contentment. She'd faced the rainforest's challenges head-on and emerged victorious. Survival, she realized, was the sweetest reward. Section 6. Rainforest Wisdom Lessons Learned. The rainforest, Sarah realized, was a harsh but ultimately fair teacher. It demanded respect, resourcefulness, and an unwavering will to survive. She had entered its emerald embrace filled with fear and uncertainty, but she would emerge from it forever changed. The experience had stripped away the veneer of her former life, revealing a strength and resilience she never knew she possessed. She had learned to identify edible plants, build a fire in the pouring rain, and find sustenance where others saw only danger. But more importantly, she had learned to trust her instincts, to rely on her own capabilities, and to never, ever give up hope. The rainforest's lessons, Sarah knew, would stay with her long after she left its embrace. They were lessons of adaptability, of perseverance, of the interconnectedness of all living things. They were lessons etched not in textbooks, but in the very fiber of her being. Section 7. The Unbreakable Spirit. Eventually, after days lost in the green labyrinth, Sarah was found by a search party. As they led her out of the rainforest and back to safety, she couldn't help but turn back and offer a silent prayer of gratitude to the wilderness that had tested her and ultimately made her stronger. Sarah's story is a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. It's a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable challenges, hope can bloom in the most unexpected places. Survival is not merely about luck or circumstance, it's about the unwavering will to live, the refusal to give in to despair. As you face your own challenges in life, remember Sarah's story. Remember the power of perseverance, the importance of resourcefulness, and the unyielding strength of the human spirit. For within each of us lies the potential to overcome adversity, to rise above our circumstances, and to emerge from the darkness stronger than ever before. It is this spirit, this unbreakable will to live that makes us human, and it is this spirit that will ultimately guide us home. For more video updates, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, The Survival Guide. Stay tuned for more content. Follow here at The Survival Guide 30.